I like to uncover, if I can, a personal realization. Something that you might have thought, something that I think this is true, but ended up being wrong. I love knowing those moments because it feels like for me, that's when I learn.
Yeah.
Have you had those kind of moments? Anything you can share?
Yeah, what I would say is I'm probably going through one of those right now.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You know, I went to college. I didn't know how to get into sports, and I ended up going to grad school to get a degree in sport management to be able to break into it. And so that's what was always in my head. And once I started working at the NFL, I felt so blessed to say, I work in my passion, and this is what I want to do, and I'm a marketer, and I'm doing sports marketing. And once I did that, then it became, okay, I've done my dream job. Now what do I want to do? And I'm still there. And what I've learned through this transition, you know, I did think that, you know, it was the best thing in the world for you to be able to say, this is my passion and what I do. But as I've transitioned into this role where DEI, or making sure that people are heard and seen, and younger people especially, you know, I always say that's why I do this work. I don't do it for me because I'll say anything to anybody.
Right.
But I'm fortunate that way for my personality. But you know, if other people can find their voice and can grow. And so I've found through this and this transition, particularly over the past year and a half since, you know, the murder of George Floyd, is that doing things that really impact people's lives, that's as satisfying as what I thought was, oh my God, I love working in sports. This is my passion.
Interesting.
You know?
So you've gone from a kind of a personal passion that was about something external to an internal passion.
Yeah.
And that is that's obviously a really important thing because the world around us has changed importantly, so dramatically.
Right.
And we need, the business world needs like leaders like yourself to help make, frankly, the business world better.
That's invaluable to me. Like, I do wake up saying, like, how am I going to make sure that these people that are sitting in this office or in their Zoom living rooms,
wherever they happen to be,
how do I make sure that they feel like they are part of this, you know, of this world and included, and they're being heard and all of those things? And that's literally what I wake up thinking about. And it's baby steps, you know. You don't undo things that people have done their entire lives through, you know, 3 training sessions, but but every bit of progress matters. And I also think that this can be transferable. It's not that I need to do DEI work in my life, but I am taking that, you know, doing whatever it is that's impacting people and, you know, making them get to their full potential.
You do mention this thing, and I think it's important to highlight it, that there 3 classes is not equivalent to suddenly being woke.
Right, exactly.
You know, and it's hard. And it takes honest conversations and exposing, being like open, like, I don't know this. How can I say this in a better way? How do you gently or forcefully educate individuals to have conversations that are historically uncomfortable?
Well, we have, as part of our team, on the Velocity team, we've had mandatory trainings. And so what I think that's done is really just open up the conversation. And so we're trying to build a culture that says, it's okay if you don't know, but once you do know, you have to act differently, right? So, or to empower people when they see something that just doesn't seem quite right, speak up. It doesn't matter if you're a coordinator, if you're an assistant, it doesn't matter who you are. And so I think that's putting the pieces together to say, you won't always be right, because none of us, everybody makes mistakes, but we're gonna give people the grace to make their mistakes, but you have to correct that after it, right? And so that's the real work that isn't just about in our walls, it's real life work, right, for people.
That's so important. Thank you for sharing that, because I think it's important to share as much as possible, frankly. I'm going to do some one-word associations with you.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Here it comes. What's your perfect breakfast?
One word?
Sorry, you can. This is a tough one. I would go. It's got to be something and something.
There is a place that we go for brunch that has the best pancakes.
Is it in New York?
It is in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a chain, but the original Pancake House. And those pancakes, that first bite.
Yeah. Your most relaxing day?
I love to read.
Like actually read?
Exclusively romance novels.
Okay.
I do read them on my iPad though.
Okay,
so
fine.
I haven't touched an actual book in a long time, but I could spend an entire, I've got a chair that's my comfortable nook that I could just read all day.
Nook.
And it just really
Do you want to make a
relaxed me.
recommendation to our audience? Which one you happen to love? The romance novel? I'm assuming it's
I mean,
Fabio's on the
all
front of it.
You're dating yourself.
Sorry. Fabio is not a thing anymore, guys? I thought Fabio was a thing. No? Fabio? Okay. Fabio is not a thing. Debbie, I just wanted to make sure you were clued on that.
Right.
Fabio is old now.
Update. Yeah.
Got it. What's your hope for the future?
I just want people to treat people well. I mean,
Isn't it?
It shouldn't be hard.
It shouldn't be hard.
Just the trauma and the pressure and everything that people carry around, like, it doesn't have to be this way.
I totally agree with you, Debbie. Debbie, you were amazing. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Debbie King from ViacomCBS. Thank you for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.